Hi everyone, my name is Eliza and I am a naturalist at Baltimore Woods Nature Center in Marcellus, New York. And you might have noticed lately that there are a lot more birds in the area than there were just a few weeks ago. One group of bird that has just finished up their migration north, heading back to their nesting grounds, are waterfowl. So waterfowl includes ducks, geese, and swans. So today I wanted to tell you a little bit more about these different types of birds. So I'm going to give you some ID tips, some places to find these birds, and some tips and tricks on how to view them. So let's go find some ducks, geese, and swans. From far away, waterfowl can be difficult to identify. So the first things you want to look at are the size of the bird and the shape of its body. If you see a huge white bird with a very long neck, it is likely a swan. This is a mute swan. Even though it is far away, I can tell because it has a yellow bill. We also see tundra and trumpeter swans as they migrate north. Both of these swans have black bills and are native to North America. Mute swans are not native to North America. If the bird is smaller than a swan, but still has a long neck, it is likely a goose. These are Canada geese. I can tell by their black heads, white chin straps, and brown bodies. We also see snow geese migrating through this area in early spring. Snow geese have a similar body shape, but are all white. If the bird you see is smaller than a goose and has a shorter neck, you are likely looking at a duck. Today, I'm going to be telling you about two of the four categories of ducks, diving ducks and puddle ducks. In this picture, the duck in the middle is a puddle duck because its tail is up out of the water. The other two ducks are diving ducks. You can tell because their tails disappear into the water. Diving ducks are called diving because they dive under the water to find the submerged aquatic plants and aquatic insects that they like to eat, like these buffleheads. They prefer water that is deeper than 3 feet. Puddle ducks can also be called dabbling ducks because the way they feed is called dabbling. They use their bill, like a sieve, to strain out plant seeds and aquatic insects to eat. Puddle ducks need water that is shallower than 3 feet because they do not go completely under the water when feeding. These puddle ducks are mallards. I can tell because the male, or the drake, has a bright iridescent green head, gray body, and curly black tail feathers. The female, or the hen, has a drab mottled brown look. At this time of year, if you see a drake mallard, you'll likely find a hen nearby. The duck at the front of this line may look like a hen mallard, but it is actually a drake American black duck. American black ducks are a common puddle duck, and both drakes and hens are a dark chocolate color. Another puddle duck you may see are American widgeons. Although it is hard to see here, this drake has a pale blue bill, shiny green slash behind its eye, white forehead, and brown sides. Wood ducks are often considered one of the most beautiful puddle ducks, with their crested green heads and bright red eye. These ducks can be hard to view sometimes because they often are shy, flush easily, and like places like this. Believe it or not, there is a duck somewhere in there. One type of diving duck you might see is a hooded merganser. There are 8 hen hooded mergansers in this video. All 3 types of mergansers eat fish, so they have long, thin, serrated bills. Drake hooded mergansers have large black and white mohawks, and they are the smallest of all 3 mergansers. Another type of merganser you may see are red-breasted mergansers. They have more of a shaggy mohawk, and the drakes have a dark green head, light
red-brown chest and gray sides. In this video, the drakes are doing a courtship dance for the hen. The third type of merganser that you might see is a common merganser. They are the largest of the three, and the drakes have a smooth green head, while the hens have a red mohawk. Buffleheads are another type of diving duck, which can be identified from far away by their large heads. Drakes have a large white patch behind their eye and have black and white bodies. Hens are mostly gray. Like most diving ducks, redheads dive to find the submerged aquatic vegetation that they eat. These ducks prefer to feed on muskgrass. Drakes have a rounded, reddish-brown head and yellow eye. Hens are mostly brown. See how this drake's tail dips below the water? It's a good indication that he is a diving duck. You can find waterfowl species, like the ones we saw today, and many more that I didn't mention, in just about any place with water, including the ocean. In fact, mallards have even been seen swimming around in people's backyard swimming pools. Most of the ducks and geese in this video I found right on Onondaga Lake. If you are looking for more species, I suggest you go to a national wildlife refuge near you, like Montezuma or Iroquois National Wildlife Refuges. Around this time of year, when the migrations are happening, you'll see many diverse species. Before and while viewing waterfowl, there are a few things you want to remember. It helps to do some research before going out, to learn a little bit about the birds that you are looking for and/or the ones that you might see. I suggest using Ducks at a Distance or the Merlin Bird app for help with identification. Make sure to bring a pair of binoculars with you to help with identifying the birds that you see. As you approach a site with birds at it, you will want to move slowly and quietly to not scare them away. Many birds, like wood ducks, will flush easily if scared. If the place you are at has a blind, like the green one at Baltimore Woods, use it. Blinds allow you to watch the birds while staying completely hidden from their view. And remember, these birds are wild animals and will do whatever they want. We can't always predict when and where they will be.
Well, I hope you enjoyed checking out those birds with me. I sure did. And if you want to see more videos like this, head over to baltimorewoods.org or check us out on social media. I hope you have a great rest of your day. See you later.